morning, everyone. Welcome to Lumuri Genius. Today we have the honor to speak with the engineer Rafael Rodríguez, the son of the founders of our school, Colegio Luis Muñoz Rivera. Thank you very much for being here with us and having the time to be here.
My pleasure.
Okay, so I'm gonna start by a simple question, but it's really deep. Our school has been around for 93 years, which by the way, it's amazing. But what was the original dream behind the start of the school, and how that dream changed your life as it is now?
Well, this has to do with the stories I have heard from my parents over the years. Of course, now they are deceased, but when I was a kid, I heard many stories from them. In relation to your question, the most important thing was they wanted to have students that were happy in their endeavor, and they should have good manners, they should learn their lessons, but also social behavior.
Would you say that legacy is still intact?
It may not be intact. It's probably changed quite a bit because it's been a long time, but it still is one of the main reasons why we are around.
How old were you when you started going to the school?
I started going to school in kindergarten when I was around 2 years old.
Oh, so I
made a master's in kindergarten, 3 consecutive years.
If you think back the years, what are the biggest changes that you think back then and now have made?
Of course, I was not around at the beginning because the school started in 1932 and I was born in 1946. But we have had 3 main stories from the beginning in 1932 until 1965 when we had La Revolución de Abril. And the second phase was 1965 to 1993. And then the third phase, in which we are now, began in 1994.
Okay, that's very interesting.
It's been a really long time.
Yes.
Okay. So I know, and we all know, that every school has gone through thought phases. What would you say was the challenges that you faced in the school, and how do you move forward?
Are you talking about the whole story or in the last?
In the last decade, like you as the main.
Okay. Beginning in 1994, we started having students for primary and secondary school again, which was stopped in 1965 at the revolution. So when we began receiving students for primary and secondary grades, we had a lot to develop. We were starting all over, and we had to make sure that we were following the current trends of education, and we had to develop the sports facilities that you are acquainted with nowadays. And also, one of the main things we had to do was be on time with developing the facilities for technological advancements.
Do you think your fathers and your mother too feel kind of like oppressed being Puerto Rican and doing some new ground here?
I don't think the word would be oppressed. No, in those days they didn't feel oppressed. They felt very well doing the work they were trained to do, education, and they appreciated the people that we were surrounded with.
So would you say that before the third phase, the school was only for kindergarten?
No. The school was, from the beginning, was primary studies, secondary school, also commercial studies, like secretarial studies,
Okay.
which we don't have since 1993.
Would that have developed any type of problems in school to
Well-
not have that since 19?
No, because the fact that we don't have commercial studies anymore responds to the desires of the society nowadays. You see, girls like you, 16, 17 years old, since long time ago, they don't feel like their ultimate goal is to be a secretary. Now girls want to be professionals too,
Yeah.
which we appreciate.
And about the culture of our school, like field day and other things among them, what would you say that you liked it, or was it a family tradition and it became for the school, or when did it start?
It started the first day the school was founded, May 23rd, 1932. The first thing we had, according to my parents' stories, was a field day on this very first day of school, because they believed that there were three main things that belong in a classroom: boys and girls together, which was very strange in those days; practicing sports in school, which was non-existent in those days; and learning a second language, a foreign language,
Yeah,
which also was non-existent in those days.
Yeah, I heard that the school was the first bilingual school in the country. Is that right?
Yes.
That's really cool. I don't think without the school I would know English. Like everything I know was from the school. And finally, looking ahead, what exciting plans or goals do you have for the school?
We have to keep developing our facilities in terms of technology. As you know, we have been involved in robotics for the past 7 or 8 years, and we are improving year after year in that area, and also all sorts of technological facilities. We have to make sure we keep up and we are on top of all the developments in that area.
We really thank you for your time, and we really appreciate everything you do for us and everything you do for your school.
Thank you so much for interviewing me. It's been a pleasure.
Thank
Thank you.